Okay, we're getting right into it. Hey guys, this is our laminating room on a typical day. Yes, not the cleanest, but this is why we made this video, is because we're going to be getting rid of a lot of this stuff. These are just buckets that accumulate. I'm a bucket hoarder. I get every bit of life out of it as I can. And the main reason why we're cleaning it up, because the floors, I want them to look like that. And that's what it's going to look like when it's all done. So to start, just start getting rid of all the loose trash that accumulates on the floor in the corners. Here we got all the rolls of excess cloth, the last little 3-4 foot lengths that don't end up getting used. Luckily, I can donate a lot of that to um, Kelsey's Ding Repair Shop, which is right below Auntie K's. So I'll get rid of all this stuff, do my best to pack it out. We do have our laminating room upstairs, so I have to be conscious of how I transport all the trash. Folding up, bundling is the best way to carry this stuff. Replace some of the tabletops with fresh cardboard. That's always nice. Not as much sticky stuff or contamination going on the bottoms of the buckets. Then you touch it and then it spreads everywhere. So it's nice to keep that clean. Again, I love my buckets, so I'll do my best to keep them as long as possible. You got to get everything off the floor so we can start rolling up the roofing paper that we use to line our laminating floor. It gets tricky with our fixed racks. These racks are fixed into the floor, so we got to work around them. So again, rolling it up because it's nice, easy to transport. Boom, one more. Bam, got him. You can see that resin gets super tough, especially when it gets real thick like that. A lot of laminations. I try to just make it as easy as I can, so I try to kind of fold and roll up the paper as best I can. We pad the floor with old cardboard underneath because the wood floor underneath is pretty janky. So here I'm actually, I'll use the sanding room to hold stuff before I actually take it all down, and I'm actually recording the weight of all the trash. That's something I've been doing for over 5 years now, probably. I know how much trash by weight we produce year to year. That's not super fun to sweep and clean in between all those pieces of cardboard, so I just do the best I can. And again, our laminating room buttresses up to the sanding room, and so sometimes we have some overflow of dust, which isn't really a big issue for the work, but if you're cleaning, you might as well just suck it all up if you got the vacuum out. Put some new cardboard down. Sometimes you got to replace the cardboard because the resin will go through the roofing paper and soak the cardboard, make it not useful anymore. Here, got the big man to help me lay out some new paper. It's going to be hard because our racks are, as you can see, they're fixed to the floor, so laying out new paper can be a little tricky. It's nice to have two people. Just tacking it down. I'll probably in the future look for some different tape because right now I'm just using 1.5 inch masking tape, and there's got to be some good roofing or flooring tape. Maybe some wider stuff. 2.5 inch would be nice, especially for those big seams. Just putting it all back together. And there she blows. So that was about a 4.5 or 5 hour process. And it's really nice, even though the place still looks pretty well used. It's nice to have a fresh floor. You're not tripping over chunks of resin on the ground. You can change your shoes. So you got a nice even surface. And I really like my workspace to be clean. It's not always possible, so about every 6 months or so, these are nice cleanups to do. And it starts all over again. And the main reason why we don't have tables catching the resin is because we have a small laminating room, we got to move in between the racks sometimes to move boards around. And if we had tables in between them, it would just really interfere with the way we can move around the shop. But nice and clean and tidy. Until next time, thanks for watching.